Today, we're going to be looking at why LEGO Star Wars have made two different types of boxes when they released old LEGO Star Wars sets. Check it out. What is up, guys? My name is Palpatine Bricks, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit of a more niche and collector's kind of video on two LEGO Star Wars sets, both being 4502 LEGO X-Wing fighters. Now, I am a biggest LEGO Star Wars fan in Australia, and I would like making these videos that are kind of niche, weird, and a lot of people don't really talk about. Like these two sets right here, they're literally the identical model, but the boxes are different. Now, there has been a lot of different sets that have had this kind of difference in box art, being a AT-80 from the same year, being 2004. Which was the year I was born, but that is irrelevant. There was a lot of these box changes back in the day of 2004. The first box that we're looking at is a blue version. Now, this is a very simple, nice and blue around there. Nothing too special. There is a little bit more of pictures of the set, and obviously the Yoda's hut there in the background. Nothing too special. But now we're moving on to the bottom one, which is also a 2004 4502 X-Wing model. The only difference being there's a full image of the background here, whereas this one has been cut off by the blue striping, kind of like what we see in the newer models with kind of the brick sort of background as well. But in the olden days, they had these blue backgrounds, so it's a little bit different. You can definitely see that this one's already different as well. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's kind of like an outline of the entire model, and it's kind of 3D, so you can actually feel the little pieces and stuff. It's really cool. It's a different type of model. It does that for all the main things in the set, like the Yoda, the Luke, R2-D2, Yoda's hut, and X-Wing in the, in the cave, or whatever you can say there. This says Original Trilogy Edition, which is also printed up 3D model. It also shows the piece count, which is 563 pieces, whereas the other one does not. And drop down in the comments below if you guys think this is weird, because I definitely think this is weird, and if you've ever seen this before, because I do remember the AT-80 from 2004 also having a different box art, as well as a set being the Rebel Blockade Runner. Now, that had a model box which was kind of new, as well as a black and white box, which, if you guys have seen that, that's pretty cool. It's kind of similar to the situation we've got here with these two sets right here. Let's take a look at the back and see if anything else is different. Now, most of the back does look very, very similar. The only thing being is that there is hands holding a lightsaber on the blue box, whereas this one doesn't have that. It just says LEGO Star Wars. Then here we've got some of the sets that were released in that year, being the 4504 Millennium Falcon, this set obviously, and then a 10131 TIE Fighter collection pack, whereas this one here has a date which was released the 1st of the 8th of 2004. I'm not sure why that's mentioned there. And then two of the models there instead of the Millennium Falcon. The Millennium Falcon here is in the background. That might have been like a leak or something. Maybe this was released a tad bit earlier than this model below here, because it looks a little bit more new and well preserved. It does have the same exact alternate builds, which is pretty cool. A little bit of a walker there and a little bit of a mech, as we see nowadays. It has the same exact copied model, except that they're facing both right, whereas this one's facing right, but this one's facing left. That's a bit cool. It also has a little bit of a background of Luke being upside down in the Wampa Cave, I think, or at the actual scene, which also has it here in the back, and you can see Luke there. Then we have a little bit of a picture of the opening of Yoda's hut and the X-Wing in the background. So there's the blue one, and then both of these show a little bit of the features of the X-Wing there. So there's not much different there in the background. The only thing also being is that I can't see any sort of tape to open this set. Maybe this one was thumbprints, whereas this one was kind of slide out, which I'll show you guys right now. So this model, you would actually slide out this cardboard piece of paper, and there was bags in there and the instructions, which is different to this model right here. Thank you so much for staying tuned to my little bit of an interesting video here today. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and let me know in the comments below again if you guys think this is weird, or if you guys have ever seen this in your life. I hope you guys learned something today in my video of Palpatine bricks. Make sure to like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.